Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Country Brewster. I know I fell a little off track. I haven't shot a video and done a recipe in a couple of weeks. It got a little crazy hectic around my house. We had a fire close by, got evacuated. Was able to get back into the house, and then things took a little while to get back on track. But we're back. I think we're good to go. Today we are going to be doing a spicy mango hard cider. I did that spicy pineapple hard cider, and let me just tell you, that one was an absolute hit. And so my wife goes, hey, why don't we do that same recipe but do it with mangoes also? And I said, okay, cool. So here we are. I am making a 4-gallon batch. At the end of the video, I will show you the ingredients for a 1-gallon batch. Okay? So as of right now, I have my 2 gallons, half of our water on the stove. If you were doing a 1-gallon batch, you would have a half a gallon on the stove, right? Okay. We're going to heat this up to, what do I usually say, just kind of not boiling. You know, we want it steaming. About 150, 160 degrees. We're not looking for a roll and boil or anything too crazy. We just want to warm it up so that when we dump our frozen fruit in, it will kind of shock it and split all of those and release more fruit or more juice into our mix, right? Okay, so for the apple juice, I tried this on one that I did and did not film, and I had great results with it. As I've told you guys in the past, I brew on a budget, right? So I'm always looking for ways to save a buck. Apple juice is expensive. For good old apple juice that doesn't have any, nonsense in it, it's expensive. I don't have a Costco near me. I live out in the boonies. So if you have a Costco near you and you have access to those 1-gallon jugs of the Costco brand apple juice, by all means, use that if you've got it. I do not. So I've been looking for a way to save on apple juice, because those 1-gallon ones I think are like $12 a gallon. So Walmart has these, which is 100% concentrate. I used it, this specific brand, so you'll have to pause that video. I used it on a recipe that I did not film, and it turned out perfect. I didn't have any issues. The sugars fermented out just like it normally would. No problems. So this is what we're going to use. Or at least this is what I'm going to use. As I've said, if you want to spend the money on apple juice, go for it. If you have a Costco membership, go for it. However you choose to get your apple juice is up to you. We just want to make sure that we don't have any type of, brain fart. We don't want any yuckies in there, right? We just want it to say apple juice. That's it. It shouldn't have any preservatives, that's the word I was looking for, or anything like that in it. Those things are going to slow up our fermentation and make it difficult, right? So I'm going to be using these. I did 2 of these per gallon, and it was overkill. So I'm going to do 1 per gallon. I did that because it says that one of these is supposed to make 48 ounces or something like that. I can't remember. But 1 makes a gallon without any issues, in my opinion. I get plenty of apple flavor that carries through. So we're going to be using this for our apple juice. I have the Great Value brand mangoes frozen, right? And the Great Value brand pineapple chunks frozen also. As usual, we're leaving everything in the freezer until our water's boiled or heated up, not boiled, and we dump it all in and get it going all at once, right? All right, so once our water's heated up, I will come back and we will move on to the next step. I'm sorry that I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Hopefully everybody's still there and still willing to learn and all that fun stuff. I did take some of that a couple of weeks to learn some beer stuff. Kind of getting more of a beer scene going on the side too, so that we can start incorporating a bunch of beer recipes into this. I think that would be fun. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this channel or if I'm going to start another channel just for beer. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe if some of you guys watching this in the comments, if you like just kind of having the wine and the mead and the hard cider in one, I don't know, it depends. Like, is the majority of you guys watching, are you guys into doing wine and mead and ciders and you're not interested in doing beer? You know, that kind of thing. So let me know in the comments, right? And I can kind of get an idea of how everybody's feeling. So I appreciate all you guys. I will come back when this is heated up. Okay, so just to add, if you are doing apple juice, you bought the 1 gallons of apple juice, you would not have water on the stove, right? We would have our apple juice. So if you were making a 1 gallon batch and you had your apple juice, not the concentrate like I'm doing, then you would have a half of your apple juice in the pot and warming it up to add your fruit to. I am using the concentrate, so I have water, right? Okay, so I'm making the apple juice. I'm gonna add all these guys in. Our water is plenty heated up. You want to make sure you're careful when you do this because it likes to splash up at you. Like that. Just like that right there. Okay. So 4 gallons, so I have 4 of these, right? If you want more, add more by all means. I thought I got plenty of apple flavor out of 1 per gallon. I don't know if I said either. Those are $1.33 a piece at Walmart, so big price difference there. I like hard cider, so it's always been one that I don't make a bunch of or very often because of the fact that it's always so expensive. So I've been wanting to try out the concentrate to see if I noticed any difference or had any problems, and I do not, so that's nice. I'm gonna finish adding these guys in, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to add the fruit. All right, I got our apple juice concentrate all dumped in here, and now I'm just getting it all mixed up. Those are obviously frozen, so I gotta get them frosted in our heated up water. Alright, so once I have that all done, I'll bring you guys back and we'll add in the fruit and do all that good stuff. Alright, oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. I apologize ahead of time for the fan in the background. Hopefully the mic is not picking it up too bad. It was 112 here yesterday, and it's supposed to be like 110 here again today. And all I have is a swamp cooler, so it's hot. So I gotta have the fan, or I would just be a sweaty mess on the camera, and no one wants to see that. So I got our mangoes and our pineapple into our brew bag, like so. Our juice is nice and heated up, and you guys get to watch me fumble around trying to tie this some more, as usual. It comes with those plastic drawstring things on there, but I don't know how clean they get, you know, after soaking in there, and I don't know, I just don't like it. So I took all those little plastic slides off of here, and so now I gotta tie them off, but it just seemed like it was a breeding ground for something yucky to be growing in. Alright, now we're just gonna take this and add that to our juice, right? Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave this on the stove. Actually, not yet. Psych. Alright, I'm gonna add in our yeast nutrient. I'm doing 4 1/4 teaspoons. For you guys, it would be 1/4 teaspoon, but again, you'll get all of that information at the end. Excuse me. Okay, so now I'm going to give this a little mix. Now I'm going to let this sit here for probably an hour or so and come down to room temperature. I'm going to give this fruit a chance to fully defrost and start releasing the juices into the juice into the juices. I may mash these in the brew bag a little bit with a potato masher, just to kind of break up the chunks. They're pretty big. They're about that big around, or that size. Just to get more surface area for the mango and the pineapple. But I will see where it's at after this sits for a little bit. So I'll bring you guys back here in about an hour and we'll go from there. Hey, all right everybody, so it has been an hour. We've been letting this fruit soak for an hour now. Now I'm just gonna kind of just slightly, we don't want to mash it through the brew bag here, but I just want to kind of squish the fruit a little bit, the mango and the pineapple up a little bit, just so that we can get more surface area to get more juice out, because like I was telling you guys before, it's kind of they're big chunks. I will say it smells absolutely phenomenal. This time we are not putting a whole jalapeno in there like we did last time. Not that that did not work out last time. Like I said, the spicy pineapple that we made was a super big hit at my house. I had some friends over. They all tried it. Everybody absolutely loved it. The green flavor coming out from the jalapeno was super on point. It wasn't very spicy at all. None of that. We're just going to do this one a little different because we've got the mango. I made a habanero extract, so we're going to add that when it comes time to do that after fermentation and after racking and all that. That's when we're going to do it, before we get ready to keg or bottle this, whichever one we end up doing. I'll have my wife here with me because my heat tolerance is too high. I'm not a good person to judge when something's spicy. So she'll be here and she'll help me, and we'll add a little bit of that until we get it to the spice level we want. But again, that won't be till later. Alright, so we got this all nice and good and mashed up in the brew bag. Hopefully that'll help release some more juices. We've got everything all well incorporated and everything, so I'm going to move you guys over here to the table and we're going to get this added in to our other 3 gallons of water. Alright, so we moved over here to the table. Hopefully we can do this without making too big of a mess. Sanitize my hands. I'm just going to reach in here and grab the brew bag first. Best thing to do is just do it quick. Alright, now we're going to pour this in here. Get this mix. All right, there we have it. All right, I'm gonna get set up to take a gravity reading, and then I'll bring you guys back once we get that in the tube. All right, we're looking for 1052. Okay, and we're perfect. 1052 on the money. So I'm gonna get the yeast and stuff set up, and then I'll bring you guys back. All right, so we're back. I've got, this is our mango pineapple hard cider, and I'm gonna be using the Red Star Premier Curve yeast, the blue packet. Whole packet going into this here brew. Okay, so put our lid on. Okay, and we need our airlock. Okay, and then our top, and then we gotta just label it and put it away into our spot, right? So today's date on there, the label, so make sure that when you make this, you're shooting for 1053, right? That's gonna give us anywhere from 7 to 8% alcohol by volume. That is a really nice hard cider. If you would like to go down a little bit from that, then make the calculations for how much sugar you need to go less. So I will bring you guys back in about 2 weeks, 9 days. We're going to pull the fruit, just like we usually do. So we'll let the fruit soak for 9 days. We'll pull that, then we'll rack it, then we'll probably let it sit for another 7 to 9 days and finish. We'll see where it's at that point, if it needs another week or not, and we'll keep going from there. If not, then when it's finished, I'm going to keg mine. If you wanted to bottle yours, you can. All that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video here at Country Brewster. Hoping everybody's happy that we're getting back on track now. Again, don't forget to leave down in the comments if you guys want to see beer on this channel, or if you want me to keep this one more wines and hard ciders. I'd love to hear from you guys. Like I said, I think once we hit 50 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway of some kind, maybe something like a hydrometer, something like that. I will do a random draw from the 50 subscribers, and pick one at random, and then give you guys something for all your hard work on watching the videos and hitting the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. I never thought I would see me getting up to 50 subscribers so quick, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to grow. It's a fun hobby for me. It keeps me busy at home. So as usual, thanks for tuning in to Country Brewster. I will show you guys that ingredients list, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, and here's your guys' ingredients for the 1 pound or 1 gallon recipe. Go ahead and pause and screenshot that. See you guys on the next one.